so many Pro Bowls. We're on the island of... The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes this offense to... On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 16 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. And when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that to help drive them down the field.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that.
It's all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Cohen. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
The numbers for Ayuk a week ago. 5 catches, 77 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. The screen pass here to Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense ready for their 2nd drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. You look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Herbert get away from there. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. Play action. It's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Riverhawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate block and charge.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Richardson off the play fake. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On 1st down, Richardson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this defense right now.
Ranked defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Back to the air with Richardson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Here's Herbert. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Herbert back to the air. That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First and 10, it's Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. From the 31, here's second and a couple. As they've got it as we resume action. Herbert now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's Pierce. Will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Again, it's Pierce. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. from the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's going to dump that off to his running back. And that is not near enough. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Returnable here for Callaway. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in his zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Pierce now up the middle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Richardson's throw complete there to St. Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going. Richardson to the air on 1st down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with 2nd down. Again, it's Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Richardson to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Hopkins. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down to Pierce. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Again, Herbert. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Herbert. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Here's Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes.
Back to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drop.
And start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down, here's Richardson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Richardson. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Richardson looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Richardson yet again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Martin. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Pierce. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. And that is incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Herbert's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the River Hogs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result.
His kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Off play action. Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He's got Ayuk once again. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd and long for Richardson. The screen pass here to Cullen. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Richardson on the bootleg here.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A run between the tackles with Cohen. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. 2nd and 9. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Taken in at the 22. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. Shifts by him. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Cohen. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Richardson. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught by Cohen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a